Okay, this video applies to the IKA turbine homogenizer, specifically for the Mesar skids, CU 100 through 300, both 25-1 and 2500-2. Model number is a UTE UTE 150. This applies to all three different vessels, but like I said, the CU 100 through 300. One of the biggest issues with this that you have to take into consideration is when you're installing the stationary seal in the backside of the stator. This particular seal right here gets sealed by the O-ring. There is an anti-rotation nub inside there. You have to make sure that that lines up with that. There is a plate that goes over the top to ensure that this thing is held down. It has a recess on the backside. That is the side that faces the stator. When you lay it on properly, there will be no gap once this thing is all the way set in. If you lay it on improperly, looks like we gotta push this down a little bit. But if you lay this on improperly, as you can see, it sits up. There's a female recess inside here, so when this thing gets all tightened up, this has to face the seal. Just like that. So when it gets tightened up and buttoned up against here, when you put those bolts in and draw it in, that recess is going to allow for this to sit there. We also match marked it, so you know which orientation it is when you put it back together. The other consideration is for the rotary seals that go inside. There is a key that has to line up with a keyway. Here's the keyway on the shaft. The key on the inside, which is located right there, is spring loaded. Sometimes when it comes from the manufacturer, it may not be it may be too wide to actually fit inside the keyway, so you might have to file it a little bit. You do not want this thing rotating inside here. It should spin as one complete unit. So we will have a video later for the installation. For the rotary part of the seal, when you're installing that, the squared off seal faces the stator at the top, and the rounded part of the seal faces down.